The Navy said goodbye to Ark Royal more than 2 years ago. Its attention is now firmly focused on the future, and this is it. Now recognisably an aircraft carrier, this is HMS Queen Elizabeth, being assembled at Rosyth in Scotland, costing billions of pounds and weighing in at 65,000 tonnes. She'll be bigger and more advanced than any of her predecessors. This is the flight deck of the Queen Elizabeth. In 5 years' time, aircraft will be landing and taking off from here, and then 2 years later, she'll enter active service. Large parts of her, including this 6,000-ton section of bow and one of her 2 control towers, were built at the BAE shipyard in Portsmouth and taken by barge to Scotland, where they've been welded together to help make her whole.
It's awe-inspiring when you're so used to a large piece of the ship that we've lived with in Portsmouth for about 28 months. To see it completely dwarfed here is absolutely amazing.
Although she won't enter the water until next year, much of her is already complete. Inside, she's been kitted out with much of her electrics, plumbing and essential equipment already in place.
We're actually stood in the ship's bakery. This is where they're going to make the bread for the crew. These compartments, once the ship's been assembled, are then completed here in Rosyth, and behind me you can see some of that bread making equipment that's all installed, ready to go. What we need to do now is get the power supplies on, and then we're up and running.
The new carriers are providing work for more than 5,000 people at shipyards across the UK, and vital contracts to other firms employing many more. Large sections of her sister ship HMS Prince of Wales are already filling the BAE shipyard in Portsmouth and will themselves head to Scotland in the months to come. So as a carrier of the future takes shape, a ship of the past slips away. Those sad to see Ark Royal go have 3 years to wait until the first of her bigger, better replacements arrives in Portsmouth in the summer of 2016. Richard Jones, ITV News, Scotland.